My recommendation is now and has been for years for shadow work is to go where you least want to go first. So everything that you want to do the least. So yeah, here's a rule for you. If you want to do it, it's not shadow work. That's just work, I don't know, like psychological work maybe, or mental masturbation. If you want to do it and it's comfortable and it makes you feel good, let's say writing positive affirmations, it's not shadow work. Goal setting, not shadow work. Doing a vision map where you cut out bits from magazines and shove it on a board, not shadow work. The overwhelming majority of things that people are recommended to do or recommend each other to do are not shadow work. What do you least want to do? Well, the thing that you least want to do, you won't want to do it because it makes you feel uncomfortable. So when you experience feelings of discomfort, that is a protection and a resistance against the shadow. That is you going, don't go there. That's going to be dark and painful and uncomfortable. That's exactly where you want to go first. To wit, to woo, you should be doing emotional literacy exercises. Emotional literacy work is a direct, controllable, comfortable, organic, and pretty much instant access to your unconscious. I meant to say shadow. I did a Freudian slip and said unconscious. This is the most Freudian thing I've ever said in my life. I meant to say shadow and I said unconscious, and that was my Freudian slip. And that's the most Freudian slip I've ever had in my life. When you confuse the word shadow with unconscious, it doesn't. That's like peak Freudian slippage right there. Oh God, that probably means I should stop soon and get some sleep. But it's the same. You're going into the darkness. You're going into that which is hidden. You're going into that which you are hiding, that which you're being a kafar about, and entering the occult. So you enter the unconscious, the shadow, through your emotions. They are the hints. They're the alchemist's hints that Jung is referring to here in seeking to explore matter, the real nature of matter, the objective of the alchemist. He projected the unconscious into the darkness of matter in order to illuminate it. So you're projecting your unconscious into the darkness of your emotions to create, I described this in a video earlier this year. You want to build a bridge between your ego, your self, your sense of self, the voice that's talking inside of your head right now, and your unconscious, but your real unconscious. Not people just talk so much wank about this, and they talk so much wank about shadow work as well. The real disavowed stuff, which is usually quite ugly, usually quite primal, usually quite animalistic, usually very against our vain, narcissistic sense of self, and so we don't want to look at it. But you must build a bridge, and the way to do that is through emotional literacy, which is really simple. You say, how do I feel about that? Derp. And then you write it down. But you must physically pick up a pen and write it down on a piece of paper as though you were in Victorian times doing automatic writing, because that's from the unconscious into the conscious. That's from darkness into light. Writing is a magical process. Writing is a magical process. Spelling is the creation of spells, and we must spell. We must do this. We have to go from the unconscious to conscious. We have to go from darkness to light. We have to go from chaos to order. It's a magical alchemical process that we're engaged in. So ask yourself, how do I feel? There's a whole load of videos I've done on emotional literacy. The best, clearest one is on Fortress Mental Health Protection System, which is a YouTube channel with a whole course that's available for free for anybody to use. And if you just look up the emotional literacy video, it's like either tutorial 4 or tutorial 5, and that shows you exactly what to do. That's the best entry to shadow work. You thought it'd be candles and chanting. No, that's not shadow work. That's not shadow work. It's meditative. It's soothing. So much of what people call shadow work, or even what they call therapy. Therapy should all be shadow work. Therapy should all be shadow work. If it's soothing, if it makes you feel good, if it makes you feel like you're doing something that's a little bit mysterious, and it's like, I'm exploring my dark side. No, 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 no. It's not for you to be practicing the egoic self. It's not for you to practice the meanness of me. You must be uncomfortable, or it isn't shadow work. It's a really simple rule. So if you're uncomfortable doing emotional literacy exercises, you're supposed to be. That means it's working. Okay, I hope that that was useful for you all. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so very much for your time and for your attention. And I look forward to speaking to you again very, very soon. Cheers.